Namaste, my name is François Gauthier. I'm a French journalist and writer living in India, married to an Indian. As some of you know, we are going to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Sri Aurobindo's birth. Now, Sri Aurobindo was a great avatar, the avatar of the future. He said that after the animal came man, and after man would come not a superman, but above the mind, what he called the supermind. And he himself worked on it in his own body. His companion, the mother, who was a French lady, also worked on her body for the advent of this next generation of humankind. And she passed away in 1973. Sri Aurobindo was a great philosopher, writer, poet also. And he's written many books. Among these books, there's a very small one called The Hour of God. I wanted to read you one or two sentences from this short essay, which is a very, very powerful and very, very relevant essay for our times. So it's called The Hour of God. He says, there are moments when the Spirit moves among men and the breath of the Lord is abroad upon the waters of our being. There are others when it retires and men are left to act in the strength or the weakness of their own egoism. The first are periods when even a little effort produces great results and changes destiny. Now, Sri Aurobindo also said very often that India is a nation of spirituality, close to the divine. Throughout its history, India has cultivated spirituality. Some people cultivated the mind, some other civilization cultivated philosophy like the Greece or democracy. But India cultivated spirituality, and India is a country dear to God. So I must guess that there have been many hours of God in India. But at the moment, I personally feel that the hour of God is upon India. Since the election of Mr. Modi 7 years ago, there has been great pace of transformation in India, great movements that Mr. Modi has initiated. And indeed, there's a grace upon India at the moment, which we call the hour of God. Even the COVID epidemic, if taken in the right spirit, is a move for great changes. Of course, there is suffering, economic suffering. There is also hardship, death, sickness. But still, it's a movement to change humanity. Out of this COVID is going to emerge a new humanity, a better humanity, we hope. Now, I'm going to read you the second part of this hour of God. In the hour of God, cleanse thy soul of all self-deceit and hypocrisy, and vain self-flattering, that thou may look straight into thy spirit and hear that which summons thee. All insincerity of nature wants thy defense against the eye of the master, and the light of the ideal becomes now a gap in thy armor and invites the blow. But strive woe to them who are strong and ready, yet waste the force or misuse the moment. For them is irreparable loss or a great destruction. Now it is my belief that India is strong and ready for this hour of God. And it is my second belief that there is an hour of God upon India at the moment. But I'm not sure about the misuse of that hour of God. Because we see, for instance, that Mr. Modi initiated many great reforms against corruption, to channel money, to cleanse India. But are the people of India collaborating? Are the people of India collaborating to make their nation a better nation? To use this hour of God so that India becomes the spiritual superpower that Sri Aurobindo, Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda had envisioned. They all said, India needs to become the spiritual leader of the world. But for that, India needs to become a superpower before. Economic superpower, political superpower, military superpower even. And we don't see this happening. We don't see this happening. There's a huge bureaucracy, there's a huge corruption. Of course, the people are sincere, the people are good, but individually, not collectively. Hindus are the most disunited people in the world, whether in India or the US or UK, most disunited. They fight each other. They're misusing this hour of God. So, it is my belief that unless India becomes strong, and at the moment it's facing many obstacles, many threats from the Chinese, for instance. The Chinese are present everywhere, from Sri Lanka to Nepal to Afghanistan now. You know, they are the friends of the Taliban. They have taken over all the surrounding countries of India. They're encroaching upon India. The COVID came from China, whether it was released accidentally from an animal market or from a biological lab, it does come from China. So the great threats are happening to India. And unless India uses this hour of God to become strong and ready, unless all the Indian people collaborate, the entire nation collaborates to this hour of God, then it could be great catastrophe also. So it's very important that we remember Sri Aurobindo, and that today the hour of God, and we shall not misuse it. Namaste.